So yeah, as you mentioned, AGBU is really proud to host on this March 11th, AGBU Women Shaping the World. Essentially, so a little background, in honor of International Women's Day, AGBU planned this day-long conference that is really set to inspire action and to celebrate visionary and influential women, people who have, made a huge difference in their careers and their communities and beyond. So this March 11th, we hope to, again, inspire action and meaningful and purpose-driven strategy and ideas within our community. But as you mentioned, we had launched this in March 2020. I believe it was March 6th or 5th, and that was right before the world shut down. So needless to say, we haven't been able to host this event in a few years. So we are thrilled to bring it back in person. And if I can, I'll just share a little bit about what to expect for this year. So this year will feature keynote addresses, a panel discussion, really dynamic and honest panel discussion, Q&A, question and answer, with some pretty, if I do say so myself, spectacular women who are working in multiple different industries, global financial firms to very important national level girls empowerment programs, things like that. And equally as important, this year, we will have 2 networking sessions, which we call Empower Hours. And that's where attendees can really dive in deep to talk to each other and share tips and tricks and stuff like that about trends in their industry, challenges in their careers and their lives, and hopes for the future. So that's really what this event will look like and where it comes from. But also, sure.
No, Christina, basically AGBU is always in the forefront of national life, Armenian national life. We have global leadership program, we have Camp Dubar, Musical Armenia, and the list goes on and on and on. What is so special about this program? Because it means a lot to you, and there are many people out there, it means a lot. It is a very special program with a special message.
That's right. Well, it's this particular program, and even events like this, is really important for 3 reasons. So the first is this event helps us to empower women, right? And when we empower Armenian women in particular, they become unstoppable. It's always been said too, when you empower a woman, you empower a whole community, because you can empower a family, a village, a town, and the impact is really strong. So that's one of the first reasons. Second, as I mentioned at the jump, we really get to inspire strategic, thoughtful action within our community. That is very important. Of course, AGBU programs set out to do that all the time. But this one in particular really helps us to sort of get our hands dirty and dig in. And finally, events like Women Shaping the World and other events that happen under AGBU's umbrella or otherwise, they just help to strengthen our community. When we can connect, when we can engage, when we can talk face to face, when we can really get that synergy and that energy going in the same room, good things can happen. So that's really why AGBU is so proud to support this. But there is a sort of other caveat that I would love to share, which is this particular event, Women Shaping the World, supports, all the proceeds support AGBU Empower Her. So Empower Her is a sort of multi-level initiative, almost like a program, that is designed to help women in Armenia and in Artsakh to reach their full professional potential. So we offer the Empower Her participants trainings, educational courses, opportunities. We connect them to opportunities, job opportunities, and the like. So events like Women Shaping the World also help us to support that, help that program to grow and to expand. And in particular for AGBU Empower Her within Armenia, we really make a difference for women entrepreneurs who are looking to start or grow small businesses in the IT field, which we all know the value of IT in Armenia proper, and of course, civil society as well. So again, events like Women Shaping the World can really help to make a difference in our world, in our Armenian world, in our own lives, and in our community.
Christina, you've given me a lot to talk about, but the couple of the words you mentioned was inspire action, empower women. And if you look at my notes, there are some papers I'm looking at as I'm talking to you. Throughout these papers, throughout these notes, the two words that come out is education and opportunity, which you mentioned without me getting into it.
Exactly
But
right.
if we can work on the education of women, and if we can work on giving them the opportunity, I think we are way, way ahead than many, many other groups in terms of taking care of the women and empowering Armenian women.
It's no surprise that beginning 2020 onward, it's been really challenging for Armenia and for our global nation, for our diasporan communities, and especially for those in the country of Armenia and Artsakh. And I can say, because fortunately I was able to work on aspects of Empower Her recently, those women never stopped. In fact, they put their foot on the gas in reaching their professional potential during this unthinkably difficult time with the war, with COVID, with horrible, challenges in the region. So while I can't give you, again, the ranking of where
Yeah.
Armenia stands in the regional rankings, I can say just from my little experience, there is no doubt that Armenian women, women in Armenia, women in Artsakh, those who are part of AGBU Empower Her, are reaching unbelievable heights.
Absolutely.
I mean, they've inspired me personally.
Christina, this forum, this event is targeted to what audience, and how do people secure tickets or entry? How does it work?
Wonderful. Great question. I could always talk about the big picture, but we have to get down to brass tacks. We hope people will be able to attend. So the event is held in New York City, Lower Manhattan, and they can purchase tickets online. If it's cool, it would be great if we can include the link in this video when we upload it.
We'll work on it.
And again, as I mentioned, some proceeds of that ticket sale go to supporting AGBU Empower Her. So we'll give everyone the link. And of course, AGBU, if you're subscribed to our AGBU listserv, you should have received many emails so far, and you'll continue to see how to buy tickets, what the exact link is on our social media and through email and things like that. But I love the question, who is this event geared towards? Because we say Women Shaping the World, empowering women. And the truth is, this event is equally valuable for men and women. And for people who are at all stages of their career, all stages of their development, there will be more of a professional bent to it. And so we really think that while there's something for everyone in this event, I think that people who are in their careers and trying to make a difference in their world will really get quite a bit out of it. So it is for everyone. Everyone can purchase a ticket and can attend. We encourage everyone to do so, but I think a lot of people are going to walk away with some tangible inspiration and motivation to execute in their careers.
Christina, I know you work very closely with Karen Papazian. I'd like you to say hello to her and to all the members of the AGBU who work with you. You work with them, really. You represent a very dynamic committee that is in charge of this work. Is there anything else in closing?
There isn't. Again, I'm sure Karen gives you a virtual hug. She, is a huge fan of yours, like I said. But no, I do hope that everyone can attend and will consider joining. It's going to be a really wonderful event on March 11th. And on behalf of all of us at AGBU, again, Vartan, we thank you. We thank you for this consistent airtime. And you helped to shape our world as well. So thank you.
Christina, thank you very much, and keep up the good work with young professionals and all the alumni and all the many people you manage. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vartan. It's a pleasure.